Rahubat. Salaamu to the sisters. Salaamu ma. Peace and power. Shalom to all who seem to listen. Yo, this message is going to be real quick. It's your boy, Anakina Suto Nun, aka Brother Life. Hashtag Life Funder. Google Life Funder. Show support. Support Life Funder. On behalf of the Life Funder movement and the room that we are trying to make for our people here, I would like to make room in the hearts and minds of the people on behalf of the subject of the brother named BRO.BEN X. BRO.BEN X has done something that a lot of people would look over if you're not careful. BRO.BEN X was a young brother that I supported, me and a few others. And I still support the young brother. I just want to give him an opportunity to relapse and kind of humble himself upon a few statements that he had made in the past. In fact, one of the main statements publicly that I would like to denounce is the statement that he used to denounce me. On the social media, me and Ben X, we've been friends for quite some time. And on my page, Ben X pretty much had commented on the comment that I made on his page, indicating that a white man, a devil, that he seems to have some means of worship towards, named Father Fledger of some sort. When the question was raised, exactly why are we allowing Father Fledger to be such a catalyst for the eyes of the black Muslims or the Muslims here in America? You know, we can give credit where credit is due. We can, when the messenger was speaking to certain white people about certain white people, and was speaking to the people about certain white people who helped out or who aided, or you had certain white people that were hung for trying to help black people in the past. We have had things in the past where white people have tried to do certain things to help out. That doesn't make them anything other than a devil. They're still a devil. At the end of the day, you can call them saints. You can call them Muslim sons. A saint is a type of a Muslim son. We understand that. But you are not to give them credit above any black man of any sort. Because the black man itself is in a struggle. Struggle has been ordained for all creatures. And some of us, we have a struggle that's going unanswered. We have a struggle that's going overlooked. A lot of people are not appreciating the black man and the black woman and the black family and their natural struggle. They're only picking and choosing which white man to give credit to who appears to help the black man in his struggle. So it was brothers like Ben X that I want to challenge publicly to retract and rephrase yourself when you say things like Father Fledger has done more for the community and more for the black community than you. And you're speaking to a black man when you say it. Now, you know, things like that, it could hurt my feelings if I was weak-minded, weak-boned, weak-spirited. That's why I allowed time to pass. And I'll get the actual screenshot. I'll find a way to get it off my phone straight to either this video or the next, or if I get any responses, however. But, you know, the screenshot, it just stuck with me, you know. I said, wow, Brother Ben just said that Father Fledger has done more for the people than I have. And I thought about it. I said, wow. I said, what right facts and what right knowledge? What would make a man say those things? Father Fledger does not believe that Master Farad Muhammad is Allah. He does not believe that the messenger is his messenger, Elijah Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. He does not believe that every black baby born in America like myself is God. He doesn't believe I'm God. So whatever he's doing is to benefit his own devilish momentum. Even the saints who were helping us in 1970s with the theology of time, they were still devils. Even if we gave them credit and we gave them respect, you can give them respect and that's it. You don't go around saying they've done more work for our people than our own people. Nah, Brother Ben, and whoever has helped you think like that, I'm speaking to you and them, but you're the name of them because it was you that made the statement that Father Fledger or Father P. Fledger, or however you want to put it, Devil Fledger, who isn't even in a true religion of any sort. He has no truth whatsoever. He lives in a realm of falsehood. He keeps our people marching. The messenger didn't say any marching was going to save our people. I come with a philosophy of after the march. I come with a philosophy of after the mosque. I come with a philosophy of after the speeches, after the movements. What do you do after the meetings? When you go home, that's the hereafter I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on how the messenger, when he told all black people in America that the Nation of Islam will not be ran by any local mosque whatsoever. That means it won't be ran by any organization that calls itself New Nation of Islam, United Nation of Islam, or New World Nation of Islam. No, I don't care which sect of organization that you're trying to coerce the entire name of Nation of Islam on. However, I am here to remind you and warn you, don't you ever tell anyone that's black from the black human family, I don't care how low they go or how high they are up. I don't care if they're a crackhead. I don't care if they're or the sharpest of the sharp. I don't care if they're an ancient monk that happened to reincarnate. If they are black, they have done more for the black community than Father Fledger or any other saint or any other Muslim son will ever do. So before you guys ever try to allow these characters to get away with allowing white people to get the glory of what black people have been doing for ourselves, don't ever try to twist the teachings of Elijah Muhammad to fit your own dirty religion, which is white people worship. Elijah Muhammad was very clear. He was very clear of how you're going to have Muslim sons. We understand that. And we allow them to do business with us. And we allow them to wear the flag once a year. And we allow them to practice Islam. But that's it. And it was that mentality that built Orthodox Islam. But that was for them. That was a falsehood. We don't need nothing from Orthodox Islam. Stop telling the people that Orthodox Islam changes their life. It does not. It left them in the same ratchet condition that got the Orthodox Islamists at BP selling you oil and selling you all kind of cheap gas with water in it. Selling you pork. Selling you all kind of products that are against the Hadith, that are against the Quran, that are against their Sunnah, that are against all of their Shiite-ism. So you beware, Brother Ben X. When you go around thinking that you're an authority over the black community because you're a news reporter, a bad news reporter at that. You don't promote good news. The Quran told us to be good news bearers and warners. Everything that's on your news reports is mostly bad news. You a bad news reporter. And I wasn't going to say anything, but Allah said that retaliation is a must. And He does not side with the aggressor. And you became the aggressor when you challenged me and told the people face to face. You tried to denounce me and debunk me and humiliate me by telling the people that Father Fledger have done more for the people than I can ever dream of doing. And you don't even know the works that young men like myself has done to help this flag that's even made its way into your mind. How do you think light from this side of town has made it to your side of town? Where do you people think y'all get the truth from? It comes from each and every one of us. We have the ideas. We wield the wheel to each other. We sharpen each other. You think you just woke up and stopped playing basketball and got sharp in the teachings? All of a sudden? No, brother. Just because we don't call out everything doesn't mean that we weren't being merciful. Doesn't mean that we weren't being compassionate. See, we got to start calling everything out as it's called out. We can't let it grow. Because it started off as something that we can laugh off. I laughed it off. I said, okay, he's praising Father Fledger. And the people around him are praising Father Fledger also. Because Father Fledger has convinced black people that he's done more for black people in Chicago than black people in Chicago. When that's a lie. It's a lie from the devil's mouth, from the pits of hell. Some of these people are in the condition that they chose to be in. The messenger said the righteous die by choice. And so y'all got to be careful when y'all go to give credit to men that are doing things to be seen of men. When as a Muslim, my reward is from Allah. My duty is to Allah. And so, and all good things come from Allah. So to even say that Father Fledger has done anything, you're taking from Allah. And by taking from Allah, you are taking from the black nation. Brother Life has spoken. You can respond. You can do what you got to do. But just know you were wrong when you said that Father Fledger has done more for the black people than Life Under, than Brother Life, than Anu Shabazz, than Anu Salam, than all the brothers that have been here before you even picked up the flag of Islam, in the mosque and outside the mosque. The real Nation of Islam is a people who believe and accept their own and be they self and know who they are. As a nation of Islam, we were lost but now found. We are no longer lost and now found. Nation of Islam, not an organization. We were a nation before and after an organization. And we fell. That's why Master Farad Muhammad came to raise us back up so we will never fall again. That's the definition of the Nation of Islam, falling but rising to never fall again. It's speaking of the wisdom of Master Farad Muhammad and every last one of us that are Farad. There's only one Master Farad, but we are all Farad. There's only one Master Allah, but we are all Allah. And he is alive and well, true and living. He sent his messenger. His messenger's life and his death was all for him. He delivered that message. And now the man himself has sent his angels. He has sent his students. And he is perfectly guiding us. Now you can denounce him all you want to protect your patrons and your false Alehus, your false Alelus, your false deities, these gods that you've created as worship. For example, Father Fledges. For example, L. Ron Hubbards. I don't care how much of a saint or how much of a Muslim son you think they are still the devil. And I am to separate from the devil. So you be careful giving devils credit where the black man is supposed to receive the credit. The black man is supposed to receive the credit for the help of the black man. On your news report, you only supposed to report when black people help black people. You ain't got no business using black people's attention towards anything other than black if we here to build a black nation. I hope you don't think you're going to get a Nation of Islam that you don't have to help build. The Nation of Islam is not an organization that's 501c3, federally protected as a non-profit organization. You can call any organization you open up the Nation of Islam. That don't make it the sole proprietor of the Nation of Islam. That don't make it the sole authority over the Nation of Islam. Elijah Muhammad was very clear when he said he has no successors. And he was very clear when he said there won't be no more leaders and no more teachers. The people will guide themselves. You give me 6 months with you and I'll turn you loose. That's what he said. And all you Marvin Muhammads out here trying to be charlatans, you royal Muhammads, you royal Allahs, Silas, you all right with me. You helped out Supreme Minister John Muhammad while he was living. Allah, hey, told me, hey, look out for you. Something in me said, reward you with those type of words, those compliments. Eric Muhammad, you pointed out the falsehood of Farrakhan. We appreciate you for that, brother, but it's also a few things that we want to show you in the teachings that maybe I don't think you've ever heard, and we can help you out too with Muhammad Temple number 15, and we support you because we understand what you're doing. So I just want you to understand that the Nation of Islam is a people. And until the women are teaching it to the children as the name of Farad and the story of Farad, we have some work to do. We have to turn our houses into mosques. Everywhere you go, you're supposed to see Muslims and Allah. You're supposed, when I see you, I'm supposed to see your God. So don't ever disrespect your God to uplift no Father Fledger, no L. Ron Hubbard, or no other white man. Remember in the past, Farrakhan also told you guys to worship the likes of Jim Jones. Y'all forgot about that, huh? What about when they tried to give you Muhammad Abdullah and call him Farad? And he said to himself that he wasn't Farad. So y'all need to get the Journal of Truth and stop that foolishness. Peace be upon all you.